I grew up in a Christian family and always considered myself to be a good Christian girl that didn't struggle with any big sins, or at least what I considered to be big sins. Being a Christian seemed like something that was easy to do and something that was encouraged by everyone around me. So I just called myself a Christian, and I knew all the right answers and right things to say, but I wouldn't say I had a close personal relationship with God, quite honestly, because I didn't fully understand what that actually entailed. Looking back, I definitely had some pride and judgment issues at the time, but I wasn't consciously aware of them. I viewed myself as better than other people and held myself to a higher standard. For this reason, when I got into my first serious relationship towards the end of my senior year of high school and began struggling with what I considered to be big sins, I began to feel unlovable and unworthy of God. In my head, it was okay for other people to struggle, but not me. I had to be better. Looking back, this likely had a lot to do with my perfectionistic mentality that I tended to have in all other areas of life as well. For this reason, I had a very hard time understanding God's grace and compassion and believed that because I wasn't perfect, God could never fully love and accept me. I began to feel overwhelmingly guilty when I would go to church and began to walk away from God because a relationship with Him felt like something that was outside of my reach. I began putting my worth and value into my relationship with my boyfriend and began to compromise values I once held so deeply because I felt that I wasn't good enough or couldn't do it, so why try? I endured an emotional roller coaster and identity crisis of feeling as though I had lost my identity in God for 3 years in a relationship that had very little focus on God, despite how much I tried to convince myself of the opposite. In the summer of 2017, my heart was crushed by this man that I had put all my faith, trust, and value in. It was in that moment that I realized I had made my boyfriend into my God, so to speak, and that when you do that with anyone other than God, it will set you up for pain and disappointment. In that moment, I finally realized how unhealthy this relationship that I had idolized for so long was, and how much I needed to refocus and find my value and worth in the Lord, because only He is perfect and will bring us everlasting joy and love. So when I went back to school in fall of 2017, I made it a goal of mine to get connected with a Christian community and grow in my faith. I found Crew and InterVarsity Christian fellowships, through which I have met so many wonderful people that have helped me heal and grow into the person God made me to be. I was broken and now I'm restored. That's my story. What's yours?